And there's another question here.
Sorry, Katie, about not walking away with a list of things to do. So as a facilitator, because you want the ownership to be, you want it to have the unit to have ownership of their ideas, you want them to be accountable to the changes that they've decided to make. So you don't want to walk away with a list of things that you need to do for their improvement. Instead, you need to be asking them for volunteers, and so that they're taking that back, coming up with their own solutions and bringing it back to the group as this is what we have done, or this is what I've tried as a solution for the problem that we came up with.
I think also it's important when you're facilitating is that you hold people accountable to a timeline. So I remember at Vancouver General, for example, one of the staff members wanted to do something about handover. And so it was prompting them to say, okay, well, what do you want to do about handover? Well, I think I saw a tool used up on one of the other units. I'll go and get that tool, and I'll try it on my next shift this Friday night. And so you really want to get them to have a short timeline, because most of these things are pretty simple. They're not resource exhaustive. They're very simplistic things to change on your units.
That was a really neat example that you just gave, Katie, because actually when I came on the next day, they had already implemented it on 2 units, and we're actually looking at implementing it on a 3rd unit. So they just took the bull by the horns, and they were all over that.
Melissa, do you want to share that story about, do you remember those 2 RNs that one of them was being resistive and the other one was basically telling her this is the way we do things around here? It was such a great story. Do you remember that?
Yeah. So